Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. Guys, I am going to do a reading for y'all, but I just wanted to tell y'all some observations and some messages that were coming through this morning. And because I had to run into town, and on my way up there, I happened to look up in the clouds, and we started off, I mean, it's kind of, it is starting to come through, but the clouds have started to kind of recede a bit. But on my way into town this morning, I've always been a cloud watcher because I feel like the clouds speak to me sometimes or tell me what energies are going on, what's kind of, sorry guys, I'm just doing some adjustments there. And two of the first kind of clouds that I noticed, one looked like a turtle and one looked like a phoenix. And to me, turtle means slow and steady wins the race. And the phoenix, I have been seeing, I saw one or two that look like phoenixes rising, how they show them rising up in the air on cards. I saw, before I moved here to California from Mississippi, I saw a couple of those. But after I got here, it seemed like for a month, at least twice a week, I would see a cloud that looked like the phoenix. And to me, it felt like it was the universe's way, now it does anyway, that they were telling me that I was in the middle of transformation, regeneration. And guys, I've told y'all, I feel like we're all evolving, okay? And by looking at all the things that have been coming about, I really believe that's true. I really believe that with all the messages coming in, people shifting, changing, moving around, we are in a flux of change right now. And seeing the turtle and seeing the phoenix just really spoke to me. And I was laughing because on my way back, I was like, wow, there's another cloud that looks like a phoenix. I said, no, that's a dragon. Ooh, that's fire energy. And then as I'm passing the Feather River, I'm looking at the river and I'm feeling spirit of place. It feels like spirit of place, ascended masters. It just feels like they're sending in messages to let me know that everything is where it's supposed to be. And the first card I saw in my head was Spirit of Place from the Enchanted Map deck. So I looked it up. And a spirit of place talks about authenticity is your essence of power, because ancient ancestors believed there was a spirit in everything. And guys, like I've told y'all before, I felt like there was a diva on my property. I felt like some of the trees had their own energy that it would feel like I would feel not emotions, but I would feel energy coming from them. And I've heard it a long time ago. I mean, when I was really young, if you are really tired, sit down next to your favorite tree, just lean your back up against it for a while, and the tree will give you some energy. And after a while, after resting for a bit, your aura will have absorbed some of that energy, and you will feel renewed of spirit. And I have found that to be true for me. Okay, it's just a personal observation. So they're talking about when spirit of place comes, it says it can be that maybe if you're asking a question, it's the overarching theme of maybe your circumstances. So like, is your question about a struggle? And relax and let go of your need to control a situation, because your greatest power is your authenticity. And so then as I got almost home, I saw, and I'm going to post the picture, I saw another cloud where it was darker clouds, and then the sun was like, the sun ray was coming up behind it, and it looked like the head of a dragon was breathing on a cloud. I'm going to post it to my community page. I did take a picture of it, and I was like, look, it's just like the head of a dragon. So guys, just to let y'all know, dragon energy, what I have studied about them and stuff, and I have my own personal dragon energy that I communicate with once in a while. He's red and gold. I'm not sure if it's a male or a female, but dragons are transformation energy to me. They're fire energy. They're your own personal guardian if you choose to like that kind of energy. Me, I've always had a thing for dragons. It just feels like Spirit of Place was talking to me as far as the spirits that are around here and the way things have been coming through me, the messages have been coming through. So guys, in your own personal world, wherever you're at, if you see any kind of special clouds, or maybe you're walking through the woods before the snow comes, if you have snow where you live, you feel a particular energy, pay attention, because as an earth healer, a healer, the place that you're at that maybe, you'll have energies talk to you that guide you, and they're not just your spirit guides. They're not just your ancestors. Sometimes if your family has been in a space or a place, like my family was in southern Mississippi for, oh my God, 10 generations. I don't know. So there's spirit of place there for me, though I don't personally care for where I was born. I moved further north in the county where I used to live, in Harrison County, Mississippi. But I grew up in Biloxi, where the Biloxi Lighthouse is, and I used to actually have a statue of the Biloxi Lighthouse for my channel in the very beginning. If you go look at my first couple of videos in the very beginning, you'll see a lighthouse on my little homemade mantle that I made in my house that I used to have. And it got broke when I moved here. It was very devastating to me. I hope to get another one in the later future, later date. Spirit place can talk to you, especially if your generations, your family's been there. Or if you've moved to a new place, sometimes the spirits there will talk to you. Or you'll get, your intuition will go bing, bing, and you'll hear something, you'll feel something. And I just feel like there's more, because I feel like I know the veil between the worlds is getting thinner and thinner. And, if anyone that listens to my channel is also a subscriber on San Tarot, she actually just uploaded a new channel called San Scripts. If you haven't seen it, go check her out. And I told her a long time ago I thought she had shamanistic abilities, and she is finding out that is true. And she already kind of knew it anyway, but and not everyone's meant to be a shaman, but I just feel like sometimes where you're at, the energies will speak to you, and it's not just your spirit guides and angels. Sometimes it's the spirit of place that talks to you. So that's all I wanted to point out this morning, guys, because I felt like spirit of place was talking to me. Because, water has its own energy. Trees has its own energy. The mountains have their own energies. Matter of fact, where I'm at here, we're in the valley, so we're surrounded by mountains, and I feel almost protected here because there are mountains all around us, and it feels like, it just feels enclosed and protected. So I just felt like this morning Spirit of Place was talking to me, and I thought I would share that with you guys. I am going to do some readings for y'all. For the next week at least, I'm going to have my daytime hours free. So whenever a message comes in, I'm going to try to do, even if it's just a little 5-10 minute reading of a particular card that comes in like this. Guys, and we're already over 7 minutes now, but Spirit of Place is talking to me this morning. This is the one that popped up into my head. And this is the Enchanted Map by Colette Baron Reed. And guys, I just feel like Spirit of Place is talking. That because I felt like I was picking up energies from the river, which, rivers have to do with flow, and water deities and water sprites, and feeling intuitively. The clouds in the air were making me feel like, that we're being spoke to on a daily basis by the universe. So guys, take the time to check out, because not everyone's going to hear messages the same way. Everyone's going to hear messages in their own unique way. And all of us are opening up. We're regenerating. We're evolving. We're changing. And guys, it feels like that's what they were telling me this morning was, pay attention to the signals that you're getting, because the universe is talking to us. Your spirit guides, your passed on loved ones, people that, like, say you had a big brother or big sister that passed away, and you feel like you're getting messages from them. You are. Pay attention to those. The universe is not, that's one thing about the universe, guys, is you may not always understand the message, but the universe is not going to ever lie to you. They may actually give you some hard truths you have to face that you didn't want to face, that they're saying it's time to let this go and transform into who you're meant to be. You have to let this go. You have to let that go. Because whereas people will lie sometimes, or people will hide the truth, the universe doesn't. The universe is pure guiding light, pure energy, and all of us are a part of it. So guys, take that into consideration. I feel like this morning, I felt like there was like an ascended master there. I felt like there was, my spirit guides were talking this morning. And it just feels like they're wanting to point out those energies of the turtle, the phoenix, which is transformation, dragon, which is fire energy, and gentle energy too. Dragons do not want you to waste their time or their energy. They're old, very old. And guys, the more people that believe in a thing, place, person, the more energy we give it, because we are energetic beings on the inside. Okay? So that's my little candle meditation, candle message this morning of what I picked up from the universe. And I wanted to share it with you guys. Love and light. This is Lana Scott. Thank you for joining my channel again. I am going to do some readings today. Guys, pay attention to spirit of place. The universe is talking to us. Check out the clouds around you. Check out the sunrise. Check out the sunset. Check out when the wind blows, what it feels like the trees are saying to you, what the energy of the earth is saying to you. Because whether you know it or not, you pick up these messages every day, guys. You just don't always know what they mean. And I feel like the universe and the planet and the sky, the wind, it feels like everything's talking to us more and more every single day. So guys, pay attention to that. Be a light in the darkness. Be someone's hero. Be your own hero. Lana Scott Lighthouse.